service boards at a point within the year had cause to inform all of us about the number of jobs that have been created within the first quarter of this administration. So maybe in the course of the conversation, if we are able to get that voice, I guess that will really add to the nuance of the conversation. So that too is another thing that possibly we can be looking at. But let's remind our people. As of yesterday when I checked, and I'm moving from these employment-related matters to something that we've been talking about. As of yesterday when I did my checks, our friend Alhaji Halidu said he was still in police custody.
Oh.
Yesterday I spoke to somebody very close to him. What he said was that yet still, even though they have been granted bail, but because of the onerous nature of the bail conditions, they are finding it very difficult to meet the bail conditions, to the extent that at a point, Alaji suffered some reaction whilst in custody, and they needed to plead with the CID in charge to come and, of course, rush him to the hospital. He was rushed to the hospital. He was given some care, but the police did not allow him to stay in the hospital. They took him back to the police custody. And I have not checked as of this morning. I will have to do that. But it looks as if it's becoming clear that some people, in my view, are trying to show Alaji were paralyzed. I think generally, fundamentally, that's the information I'm picking. That some people who are in authority today seem to think that this is the opportune time to show Alaji Ali Jusedu and some other people were paralyzed. Don't forget that last week on Monday, he did contribute to a conversation about land confusion or land dispute.
Yeah, I remember that conversation.
That video is really trending on our platform. He did say something about the Bovine land. The people of Ibadur Rahman, some women had been protesting against the forceful cessation of their lands for government projects. He talked about it. And then within the week, I think on Friday or so, this arrest was effected and the man is still in custody. Yes, he's been granted bail by the court, but we're told that the bail condition is
too high.
800,000 cedis.
Oh. Landed
property with lease. And it's becoming very difficult. You know, a lot of our properties don't have lease. So that's the situation as we speak. Our friend Alhaji Ali Dusedu, unfortunately, is still in police custody, even though he's been granted bail. But ability to meet the bail conditions is proving quite difficult. So it's just an update to our listeners.
Hopefully, we will look more into that this morning to and see if any update is coming from there as well. And so I think we should take a quick breather and then come back to the studio so that we get right into the conversation. So let's breathe a little bit. When we come back, we will get straight into our discussion.
What else? Over the Pond Betty. Appear to Cinemix Cafe. Wait! You know what time it is. Straight up, over the Pond Betty.
Charlie, she will want more. She go want more. She will want more. Charlie, she go want more. She will want more.
What else?
She go want more.
When I forget you, I want another
she will want more.
Charlie, she
go want more.
Then I get it in the mission. I go there. Too low. Then I'm at the bone. I'm releasing it. Good flow. Get in the second. I pay me the never bought two shows. Remember now you come. No one know me to say. Look, get in the channel home, but that she go want more. Eventually, this.
Charlie, she go want
First,
more.
and I will be now for skinny. What pay me still, man, penny. What mammy get drove me so, my man. What trouble that time so, man, trunking. What drinks I'm saying, that's still me chilly. The chain never back me killing. About what they share me, one for feeling. I appear to keep him, I'm no more failing.
As I call you, move back, put in a new shishi. Madame, go don't get a balloon booty. I eat a low palagano needy. I appear to Balakato food.
Yeah, me never yawn and me come papa can't do. When I drop in, what bra with the trampo to make it just thrown on the pass here. Cancel, yeah, was some wedding. Ube face Rambo. The bonus same game. Me than you go to Jelly actually. Alanta. Now me think Catty another view. I said, would you who did the amen team? Can't
Charlie, she will want more.
she am a junction.
She go want more.
Femi Alanka.
She will want more.
Asonto
Charlie,
Fiesta.
she go want more.
Junction.
She will want more.
When I Femi Alanka.
She go want more.
Asonto Fiesta.
She will want more. Charlie, she go want more.
So this morning, just like Janice said, we will talk about the issue of unemployment. The president has been speaking. He has been making some claims. He said that about 1 million jobs have been created thus far.
Once more.
The question is,
She will want more. Charlie,
can that be reflected on the ground, or is that reflecting on the ground? Have 1 million jobs been created? And do we have examples? Do we know people who have benefited from these jobs? That's what we're going to be talking about. I don't know why you... Let's forgive me. It is Janice who is trying to dance. I think she has disability when it comes to dancing.
Charlie, she will want more. She go
So Janice, let us hear from the president. Let's listen to the president when he made the claim that indeed 1 million jobs have been created. So yes, let's listen to President Mahama.
Businesses and households. And according to the Ghana Statistical Services, over 1 million Ghanaians have found employment between Q1 and Q3 of 2025. Mr. Speaker, and 950,000 Ghanaians have escaped multidimensional poverty over the same period. Mr. Speaker, I'm pleased to report that our external position has strengthened significantly. By December 2025, our current account recorded a surplus of 9.1 billion, representing 8.1% of our GDP. This is a remarkable increase from 1.5 billion.
So Janice, to be fair, that's what the president said. He said that I think that in choosing my words, I chose possibly the wrong words. I said that he said 1 million jobs have been created. But listening to him now, what he said is that according to the Ghana Statistical Service, 1 million Ghanaians have found jobs. I think there are differences. Do you understand? Yeah. So, but we'll come to the analysis. But I just wanted to be fair to what he said. He said 1 million persons or 1 million Ghanaians have found jobs.
They have found.
Yes. And 950,000 Ghanaians. Yes, that's a question that we'll come to. We'll try and answer. And he said 950,000 persons have escaped multi-dimensional poverty. So these are the numbers. But you say, and you told me yesterday, that my Joe Online has done work or some work on this claim. Tell us more about that.
Okay, Alpha. And so I think when you make a claim like that, people are bound to fact check, because like I said, even me, I didn't know what the Ghana Statistical Service had said prior to that. But if you say that 1 million people have found jobs, people are about to go 1 million. So is it that 1 million? I don't know anyone. because you begin to wonder, because you should see the impact of that in your immediate environment, in your immediate community. You should see people benefiting from that. You should see, oh, this is my sister that was home for maybe 5 years. Now she has a job. This my brother has a job now. But if you don't see any of that happening, and then you hear that the president is saying that 1 million people have found jobs, then you begin to wonder, is it that the jobs are not closer to you? Anyway, so someone fact-checked the president's claim, and so the person said, a careful review of official data from the Ghana Statistical Service does not support this claim. Data from the quarterly labor force survey shows that in the fourth quarter of 2024, 12.73 million Ghanaians were employed. In the first quarter of 2025, employment rose to 13.09 million. It increased further to 13.44 million in the second quarter before dipping marginally to 13.42 million in the third quarter. A simple calculation provides clarity. Compared with the fourth quarter of 2024, employment increased by 360,000 in the first quarter of 2025. In the second quarter of 2025, employment increased by another 350,000. In the third quarter, employment declined by 20,000. Adding the gains from the first 2 quarters of 2025 gives a total of 710,000 additional employed people. If one factors in the third quarter decline, the net increase across the 3 quarters is 690,000. In either case, the number does not reach 1 million. The president claimed that over 1 million people found employment between quarter 1 and quarter 3 of 2025 is therefore false.
So that is, and can you tell us the source?
My Joy Online.
Okay. So it was My Joy Online who conducted this fact checking, and their conclusion is that the number of jobs based on the evidence that they have been assessing is not even up to 400,000, and it's certainly not up to the 1 million that the president that the president said. So that's the fact check, the results of the fact checking by My Joy Online. I'm trying to see if I can find you what the Ghana Statistical Service themselves put out about jobs that have been created not long ago, so that we will understand the broader context within which we're having this particular conversation. Now, if you look at what the Ghana Statistical Service said, it says that according to the Ghana Statistical Service quarterly labor force surveys analyzed in early 2026, employment grew by over 360,000 individuals between quarter 4 2024 and quarter 1 2025, while some political rhetoric in February 2026 claimed over 1 million jobs were created. Data indicate the usual increase in employment was around 360,000 to 400,000. So that is the report by the Ghana Statistical Service in relation to jobs that have been created so far. So it's like it's quite similar.
Yeah, so
to
the number
what
tallies with
it's quite similar to what My Joy Online also did find in this particular when it comes to jobs that have been created. So the question is, where from the 1 million jobs?
I don't know.
Or is it that we misunderstood the president?
No, that is what he said. He said 1 million. Like, if you want to
maybe the
factor in
600,000 people.
The semantics in the wording of his the wording of his statements, then you can say that he said, "Oh, 1 million, 1 million jobs have been found."
But do you think
But
the fact that he said a million job has been
I think it's an exaggeration. I think from what you read, they said some political rhetoric had been saying that 1 million jobs had been created around the same period, but then the data proved otherwise. So I think it's an exaggeration. But largely, I think from the president's address, the several factors, several sectors across Ghana have seen massive improvements. However, I don't know why he slipped in that one thing. I don't know what he was trying to achieve. But then I think largely there was significant improvement in all the sectors, especially in the financial sector, amongst others. But then the claim that 1 million jobs have been found is, as we've seen,
The fact that
simply
they
not
said
true.
1 million people have found jobs, and I was making the point that, don't you think it differs from when we say 1 million jobs have been created?
No, but then what you read was not saying 360% have found jobs. They said, 360 jobs have been created. Rather, it said 360,000 people have been employed. Do you understand? So I think it's from the same thing. And then he quoted the Ghana Statistical Service.
There are people who seem to indicate that employment is something that you can do. It's maybe sustainable employment. Maybe you've been employed to work with Orange, or you've been employed to work with any government institution. I mean, there's a bit of guarantee in it. There's a bit of sustainability about it. But maybe if we talk about jobs, it could be temporary. So yesterday, Evangelist was even citing the example that if as a result of road construction, a mason gets a part-time job or a temporary job, maybe in the calculation of the president, in arriving at this figure,
counted all the
he
part-time
did
people.
add these individuals. So that could have, increased the number to 1 million.
I think it
doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. I think as a young person in this country, it's not fair when we try to do politics with some of these things. Because yesterday, someone was telling me that every time that she has heard governments talk about improvements in the economy, she doesn't know a time where they said, the economy is doing better, that it's reflected. And I was explaining to the person that, it is largely because in Ghana, the economy is largely not very stable. So sometimes we are on the right path, and then something happens, and then it dips again, and then something happens, and it's like we're on the right track. So it doesn't get to the point.
It's a bit volatile.
You understand? It doesn't get to the point where people will start feeling the impact of the improvement,
because it may take a while.
Because that takes a while. So I think you are not being fair to the people when you start doing politics with some of these things. Because now, if you come and say that you factored in the part-time missing, the part-time whoever that did something, now people begin to, like I said, when I heard that 1 million people have found jobs, the question that I asked myself was that,
where are the jobs and where are these people?
Where are these people? Because like I said, if you claim that 1 million is a huge figure, it means that somewhere, somehow, you should see that someone that someone close to you, someone that you can point finger to, that, this person has not worked in maybe, let's say, over 5 years. But then in 2025, the person found something to do.
I would like you to do some calculations for me. Let's say our population is, let's peg it at 30 million. So if you are 30 million, 10% of 30 million will be what? Will be like 3 million, if I'm not mistaken. Correct? So let's look at the percentage of 1 million as compared to the entire Ghanaian population. This time we're pegging it around 30 million. So 1 million out of 30 million, what's the percentage? To know the percentage of people who have found job within the first year, so that we see how significant it is, and why, just like you've been asking, why it looks as if you find it very difficult to see people who are in this bracket and can testify that indeed they are beneficiaries of these jobs that have been created thus far. It's 7 minutes after 8. You're still listening to the Orange Sunrise. When it is 15 minutes after 8, we'll speak to a lawyer who has deep understanding when it comes to international law. We'll explore from him if what's happening in Iran is a violation of some international laws. That conversation will be coming up at 8:15. But I don't know if you've been able to find.
I lost it.
You lost what?
I lost track of the numbers.
They claim that 1 million jobs have been created. So I want you to look at the percentage of that as compared to the entire population of Ghana, and we say we are pegging it at 30 million.
Okay.
So what is the percentage of 1 million out of 30? Do you understand?
No.
You're trying to understand the percentage of people who have found jobs.
Okay.
The nominal number is 1 million. Put it in percentage terms.
Okay.
Using 30 million as your whole.
Okay.
Do you understand the point I'm making? That's I wanted us to.
Did you say 30 million?
Yes, 30 million. So if you have 1 million out of 30 million, what's the percentage regarding that or in relation to that? That's the question I was asking. But before we get into that, let me just remind you that when it comes to creating unforgettable moments, Goldfinger Restaurant is in a league of its own. They are open Monday to Saturday, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or late night vibes. Breakfast starts from just 45 cities daily. Tuesdays from 5 p.m. Enjoy 15% off everything at corporate hangout. Now, Fridays at 5 p.m. It's sip and paint, good drinks, good company. Saturdays from 6 p.m. Stick and wine with live music. Sundays feature a buffet with live music from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Then sunset vibes from 5 p.m. till late. Join this Ramadan. You can grab your solo or shareable iftar boxes from just 150 cedis per person. Find Good Finger Restaurant at Ahojo in Shaiso on the Dorothy Asidu Drive. Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Good Finger Restaurant. Contact them on 024 867 2185. 024 867 2185. Don't forget that we're streaming live on Facebook. We are on YouTube, so you can join us and be part of our conversation. You can join us on Facebook as well as on YouTube. It's 10 minutes after 8. You're still listening to the Orange Sunrise. The president says that 1 million persons have found jobs. If you're one of them, send us a message. Send us a message on 0593932993 and let's hear from you. Now, we brought you the fact check that was done by My Joe Online. They say the fact available to them indicates that the 1 million cannot be accurate, and that what they can point to is a little over 300,000 jobs. We've also brought you what the Ghana Statistical Service said about the number of jobs that have been created in the first quarter, or quarter one and quarter two, and it's around 360,000 jobs. So that so far are some of the information we've gotten from these quarters. But yesterday or on Friday, when the president was delivering the State of the Nation's address, he said about 1 million persons have found jobs. So yes, we are looking at that, and we're asking the question if you're fortunate to have found one of these jobs that have been made available so far. If you're one of them, you can send us a WhatsApp message on 05939329993, or on you can call us later we'll be activating the phone line on 0541 022 318. Let's take a breather. When we return, more to come. Stay with us.
R2B, yeah. Yes, you know. Hey. Them say life is sweeter than, but you for take it easy and make you know the rush and blow your meter on. Just get your hustle on. Then be fly you day for land. Use your head and use your hand. Don't you envy brother man? After all we all be one. No, hey. So keep doing what you're doing and don't watch nobody. Now who you for listen to? Be Baba God, eh? Mankind go give you story, but in the end they go leave you lonely. So make your own story, yeah. Wallahi, baby I'm a duru no bankoma. I keep moving on, I'm a soldier. I never lose the title, I'm a holder, yeah. Wallahi, baby I'm a duru no bankoma. I keep moving on, I'm a soldier. I never lose the title, I'm a holder, yeah.
Winners don't quit, cause quitters don't win. God forgive us, save us from sin. Bless us with success and a couple of things, and protect us, we all know the trouble it brings. Words won't break us, words will make us. Words will take us with some fear haters. Yeah, cause we got game like the Lakers. I spit raw naked. I think life is like the video and whiskey. While from the ghetto, the Alfa, a rich kid. By the boat running their game at the stakes. When you dream big like the big sis. M.O.B. money over M.O.B. money over bridges. M.O.B. McDonald's over Burger King, and spend the rest of your life trying to lose digits. Okay. Bosses they chill with a drink rosé, like play with a drink J3. Life is short like May. Weather, bring the storm with me. Weather, cause we got cheese, mo, cheddar, R2B. So beer and get that, Dano. Beer and get that.
Wallahi, baby I'm a duru no bankoma. I keep moving on, I'm a soldier. I never lose the title, I'm a holder, yeah. Wallahi, baby I'm a duru no bankoma. I keep moving on, I'm a soldier. I never lose the title, I'm a holder, yeah. Me I they do my thing. Me I know they do like them. Them in the rush where I be cool like wind. Them in the pool where I be hot like gin. I go cross the line, I go win. I go bend back mine from within. Tell them say we just the begin. R2B's be the new religion. Whoa, yeah. So keep doing what you're doing and don't watch nobody. Now who you for listen to? Be Baba God, eh? Mankind go give you story, but in the end they go leave you lonely. So make your own story, yeah. Wallahi, baby I'm a duru no bankoma.
So we are working the lines to get the experts who will help us make sense of the international law perspective to what's happening in Iran, what's happening between Iran, Israel, and US. When we get through to him, we'll bring to you that conversation. But the percentage of jobs that the president claims have been created so far, or the jobs that have been made available for people to find, which people have found, is around 3.3%. 3.3%. So if you take our population and we used 30 million, for instance, what it means is that 3.3% of 30 million Ghanaians have found jobs within the first year. That is how significant this is. Do you get the point? It's how significant this number is. That's why we are saying, well, where are these jobs? Where can we find these jobs? And we'll try to make sense of that for you. But we want to go to Iran and return quickly. But it looks as if we are having difficulties reaching a resource person. We'll continue to work on the lines and see if we can get him on the line so that we'll have a conversation. And for those of you who complained last week, or was it? Yeah, last week about electricity cost, we are going to hopefully get the ECG officials in studio next week for that important conversation. So you want to stay with us for that as well. So yes, we will have that conversation so that they will address all your concerns for you. But yes, we are still working the lines to see if we can get lawyer Diabo to talk to him on these matters that are happening or ensuing in Iran. So we'll speak to him as a when we get him on the line. 17 minutes after 8. So there are two issues that we are looking at. Yesterday we started to look at what's happening in Iran, the activities that are being undertaken. We've looked at the impact of the war so far. We understood the reason behind the war. And this morning we want to explore the legal aspect, the international law aspect of what's happening. That we want to have a conversation with a lawyer. So when we get through to him, we'll speak to him. But on the other side, what we're also looking at is the claim by President Mahama that 1 million people or 1 million people have found jobs. We want to, test that claim. We want to appreciate if indeed that is what is happening. And then, of course, we'll make sense of it. Janice, it looks as if we're having difficulties reaching the lawyer. So we'll try another time and see if we'll get through to him. This one says that, good morning, my brother. My name is Kofi Mahama. Just say that because MPP MPs in the house. Okay. I don't know what he's trying to say, though. Okay. Maybe you can send your message again so that we'll try and read it or share it with the rest of our listeners. So, Janice, having done the calculation, we can come to the conclusion that the number of jobs that President Mahama claims have been created, it's around 3.something%. And that, just like I've said, is quite significant. So it begs the question, where are these jobs? And which people have benefited from these jobs that we are talking about? And if you are a beneficiary, please let us hear from you, because we really want to hear from you. And we'll be happy to get to hear from you if you are someone who has indeed found one of these jobs. Okay, send us a message on 059 3932 I mean, if it is about 3%, at least some people should be in Kumasi. Some of these people should be in the Ashanti region. Yes, some of these people should be here. You do understand? So please, if you found if you found one, just send me a message on 059 3932 so that we are aware that indeed there are people that we can talk to. There are people that we can see or we can hear from who indeed have found these jobs. But before we do that, let's go on to the telephone line and speak with a lawyer, a private legal practitioner, who is also a lecturer at Central University. He teaches public international law at Central University here in Kumasi. He's in the person of lawyer Ohineba Ansu Diabo. We're going to explore the legal perspective regarding what's happening between Iran, Israel, and the United States of America. Lawyer, good morning and welcome to the Orange Sunrise.
Good morning. How are you?
I am good. I hope you're good. You're good too.
I'm doing well by the grace of God.
Yes. First of all, let me get your opening remarks in relation to the war between Iran, Israel, and US?
Okay. My greetings to all your listeners, and I hope they find them well. My opening remarks will be that war anywhere is not a good news, but within the international space, um, it comes in three forms. There's a politics of it, and there is historical religious aspect of it, and there's a business side of it. So it might look simple, but quite complicated. Yes.
You're listening in
Okay,
color.
now,
Orange 107.9.
just like we have domestic or municipal laws, I want to believe we have international laws that ought to guide the relationship between countries and the invasion of countries, if anything like that exists. Please, educate us. Are there laws that are supposed to guide some of these activities?
Yes. Within the
You're
international space,
listening in color.
war is not a crime. Within the international space, war is not a crime. But then we have war crimes. As you are fighting each other, there's a way you should fight. In the course of the fight, there are certain things you are not allowed to do. For instance, polluting water or destroying water body or killing civilians. Unless maybe those civilians have allowed themselves to be used as human shields, you are not supposed to do that. But for fighting another nation, within our local laws, you are not allowed to fight anybody. You cannot go to somebody's house and go and fight the person for whatever reason. If you think the person has offended you, that is why the criminal law has been created, so that there is a forum where you launch a complaint and you go to sort yourself out with the law. But in the international space, there are a lot of complexity. It is guided by treaty and some conventions. It may happen that a country might not even be a member state of that treaty. So if a country is not a member state of that treaty, then it cannot be guided by those treaties. So when you are pointing to that international law to that country, to them that law do not bind them. So that is why in the international space it is very difficult to stop wars. But except that under the UN Charter, provisions are made that you cannot do certain things during wartime. But there is nothing like you cannot go to war.
Now, if I take United States of America, for instance, based on their laws, we are told that, and I'm referring to their local laws, based on these laws, we are told that no president can go to war without getting approval from Congress. What we are learning is that this war, was commenced without the approval of Congress. Within the international context, does the breach of local laws to start a war make a particular or make the war, illegal, for instance?
Yes, the United Nations, the United States of America always have a way around. Just as in our local laws, the president cannot go to war without approval of parliament. In the same constitution, provisions are made for emergency powers. And if you have observed, look at the time Osama bin Laden was killed. It was in the night, right? At that time, Congress had closed, even if they are sitting. So it will be impossible to get Congress approval. And look at the time the Iranian supreme leader was killed. Around the same time, Congress was not sitting, so it was impossible to get. So the president will always find an excuse and engage in some operation or another at a time that it is not possible to get Congress approval. And they always tell you that there is
an
urgent
need.
Kind of thing. And security information, they will not give you the details of when they got that notice. But if you look at the nature of the combat or the nature of the attack, it doesn't look like they just got up within 30 minutes and decided to go and attack. This is a well orchestrated thing that they have done, but they are always smart about it. And even it is their strategy, even that Congress, it is their strategy that they always would want the president to act in such a manner without consulting them. Because they cannot sit at Congress or like as in a case here like Parliament and give approval, except in the case of going to Iraq and some exceptional cases. In most of the time, they will create the chaos first. And it is like, if you don't approve, we can't sanitize this. So that is what they do.
Okay.
But like I said in my intro, there's a historical aspect of it. This Iran, Israel, America issue is coming from the history that after the Second World War, you know, it was through the intervention of America that we have the United Nations as we are having today. And it is America that mobilized the whole world into that meeting that formed the United Nations. And they also see themselves as they coming to be part of the war, because the war didn't concern America. Hitler was fighting Europe, and America was sitting, like they say, he's somewhere. And he saw what was going on and decided that, no, this one I have to intervene. And he did intervene. And it was after the war that America assembled the world. So he sees the United Nations as it is, as his creation, and that it is his child. And his child has given birth to other children. So America sees the whole world as his grandchildren, properly put. And so he is like the father of the house. He can enter anybody's house and kind of sanitize the situation. And it's like, so if you have looked at all the critical treaties that will bring peace, that will prevent other nations from attacking other nations, and all those treaties, even treaties that seek to punish heads of state that get involved in such matters, America will never sign those treaties. But you go in there, and America is the financier of that for instance, look at the ICC. America sponsors about 80% of its budget, yet America is not a member state.
You're referring to the International Criminal Court?
Yes.
Okay.
And you look at, so after that Second World War, it was then that Israel were kind of mobilized to go to the present day Israel where they are as a country. By that time, the Palestinians were there. And America chose to recognize Israel as a state, and they refused to recognize Palestine as a state. And for that matter, until just last year, even the United Nations did not recognize Palestine as a state. It is only the African Union that has recognized Palestine as a state. And even though Palestine is not in Africa, is a member of the African Union, because that is the only international organization that has recognized him or her as a state. So right from that time, America has always been interfering kind of in the affairs of Israel, and anybody that seeks to disturb Israel. So if you look at Hamas as they are today in Palestine, Hamas is a creature of Israel.
I see.
And Israel created Hamas to frustrate the moves that Yasser Arafat was trying to push, that they will. Yasser Arafat wanted a situation where Israel will be accepted as a state and Palestine will also be accepted as a state, and they will live side by side peacefully. But Israel had a security body called Mossad. Yeah. The Mossad people created the Hamas, and they sent the Hamas to Iran for their training and sponsored them there.
I see.
So later on, after the death of Yasser Arafat and the regime, after the regime of Bill Clinton, and he was also the only American president who sought to push for the two nations to coexist. So now, what is causing this current war is that Israel know the history of Hamas because they created it. And they know where they send them for training. And they know where the country that they were sponsoring them through. Then after the Arafat regime, now these Hamas people turn themselves into a political group and sought to return back to what Arafat was doing. And now Israel and America are now accusing Iran that they are the ones sponsoring Hamas. Because now Israel has cut off all their ties with the Hamas long time, and yet these people still have sophisticated weapons and other things. So now anytime America is doing this, they have a smart way of doing some of these things. When they get involved in such matters, they have a smart way of doing it. They have people they call their allies. So America will go cause this problem, and now they kind of say you are either with us or against us. The moment they issue that statement, the United Kingdom will come, all the Red Cross nations will come, even Germany will come, except that they will not shoot but they will come as for humanitarian purposes. So this is purely America seeking to protect the interests of Israel. And now when you go to Israel, the party from which this Benjamin Netanyahu is coming from, they are against elections.
The party is against election.
Whenever they are in power, they have to find ways and means to create war, whether the war there is genuine grounds or not. And they always find these allegations. And the typical allegation now they have attacked Iran, for which this current war is going on, is this allegation that it is Hamas that is sponsoring, it is Iran that is sponsoring Hamas. There is no reason. There is no proof of that. But it's just grounds so that they can create war. And as they are fighting, then there will be no need to conduct elections.
I see. Interesting.
And America sees Israel as their creator. So whenever they are overwhelmed,
they will need to go and support them.
America now knows that when they come by land, there's no way they can win Iran. So they always want to come with strategies that will, where they will be using the effort. Finally, there's a business side of this whole thing. These jets they are using, these bombs they are using, are being made by private businesses. It is not American government that makes them. And these are the top-notch engineers who are paid, some of them $5 million a month, several million cities a month, and so on, $7 million a month, and so on and so forth. And sometimes they are producing for 8 years and you've not sold anything. Now, those businesses, how do they exist? So for them to exist, we need to create something. So there are people, just as we have insurance brokers, there are war brokers also.
There are war brokers?
Yes, within the international space.
I see.
So even when something that could easily be resolved, because as at now, Iran opened a door to the United Nations, to America, to Mossad, to come and conduct their own investigation as to whether or not they are, number one, sponsoring Hamas. Number two, they have those weapons now U.S. is accusing them of. As we are speaking, those agents that were sent to Iran are in Iran now. Why are they not speaking? Why are they not speaking? It is business.
I see.
It is business.
Well, finally, before you take leave of us, initially you made the point that war generally is not a crime, looking at the international laws, but there are rules of engagement. If a war starts, there are certain things you are not supposed to do, like killing innocent citizens, etc., polluting water bodies, and what have you. We saw in the videos that the initial strikes that were, of course, sent to Iran targeted school facilities, and one of them had, we are told, more than 100 school kids who unfortunately perished as a result of that. So that, based on what you've said, will be in violation of the international law. My other question is, who is the international police agency? Because in Ghana, we have law enforcement agencies like the police. Internationally, do we have such a institution? And if they are available, why aren't they enforcing the international laws?
We have. Internationally, we have. Number one, the international body created to deal with some of these is the International Court, the ICC. So, this ICC, you find out if America is involved. America is not. Israel is not. All the big boys are not. As a matter of fact, Russia is not. United Kingdom is not. So you now within the ICC there is a clause that is created that where a country is not a member state, but that country has committed some of the crimes that falls within the ambit of the ICC. It is the Security Council that can make referrals to the ICC for the ICC to take over. Now, who are the Security Council? You go and meet all the boys who are not member states to the ICC. I hope you are getting it.
That's it.
And apart from they not being members, they do not also agree in several principles, and China wouldn't want to agree with America on security matters and wouldn't want to sit down to negotiate. Russia would want to act on security matters with Russia and wouldn't want to sit down with them to negotiate anything when it involves or when it seeks to protect America. They won't agree. Or when it seeks to bring America into certain criminal, and that is where America will always issue again that caveat. You are either with us or against us. So you see all the European countries that are on the Security Council will withdraw. So it is like a police officer that has gone to commit a crime, he has been sent to arrest somebody on. He knows that the person he is going to arrest, he committed a crime with him. So if you go and arrest him at the police station, that person will mention your name. So the Security Council will pretend as if they have not seen what is happening in Iran. They pretended as if they did not see what happened in Iraq. They pretended as if they did not see what happened in Libya. So that is what is happening. All the police people, the Security Council that will act are accomplices in these matters.
I see. This one, I had said that I was going to ask you the very final question, but let me move away from legal related issues to lastly issues of international relations. There are those who are asking the question, just like you said, anytime Israel is in trouble or Israel is engaged in a war, their big brother, United States of America, will join to fight with them. Some are asking the question, we know that Iran is a strong ally to China and Russia, but it appears Iran is in trouble. It's been attacked by Israel and US, two powerful states. In fact, we are told that possibly some European countries may even join. The question people are asking is, why is it that when the allies of China and Russia are in trouble, China and Russia don't seem to care? They don't seem to be available to assist. What's happening? What's your take on that?
The point is that nobody wants to incur the wrath of Israel.
Oh, I see.
No country wants to incur their wrath because all you, that country, You also have allies. But as long as U.S. is involved, your allies will stay cool. He wouldn't want to come. And number two, Russia do not intend to have any issue with America. Because the two of them see themselves as the mafias in the system. And nobody wants to engage the other where it will expose his weakness. So this one knows that I am big. He won't come and attack me. And I also know that he is big. I won't go and attack him. So even though I am for you, don't go and do something that America will come for you. If America has come for you, I won't come. But if any country is coming for you, I will come.
Oh, I see.
Yes. So when Iraq was coming for Iran, America supported Iran. You see that. But today, when it is America and Israel, America says, I will support. And that is why this war can never become the Third World War. It will be contained within that region. It will not go anywhere. After some time, when the business people have made some money, they will resolve it.
Interesting. Thank you very much, lawyer, for joining us this morning.
So much.
It's been a very interesting conversation with lawyer Ansu Diabo. He's a public international law lecturer at Central University, Kumasi campus, talking to us about the legal aspect and, of course, the political and the business aspect of this war. Very, very interesting submission thus far, bringing the time to 49 minutes after 8. Janice, do you want to say something?
I think everything I said yesterday was like a little bit explained in legal terms. That all of this is about power play and about interest. And of course, United States of America and Israel, they are very key players in geopolitics. And so these are very powerful countries. And what they have done, it might have an impact on the whole world. But then hopefully they can contain the situation and it doesn't drag. But then it looks like, I think yesterday I was also listening to someone else who said the Americans did not factor in the fact that in Iran, if you kill a leader, the person is martyred. And so for them, it's like they are revenging. So they are going to strike until, if you like, kill them. So they might resist for a longer period than imagined by the United States of America. But
what we are also learning is that America is considering sending boots or sending men to Iran. It's something that they are contemplating, but it's going to be quite different because fighting somebody in his own
country
backyard, and this is a very mountainous country.
And it's very interesting because
it's a very vast.
Because as the lawyer just explained that some agents were sent to Iran to investigate whether they were in possession of these nuclear weapons.
Something Israel didn't allow to happen.
You get it. So like I said yesterday, I don't think it is fair on anyone's part that we are at the negotiation table, we are talking things out, and then you strike. You get it. So I think, well, it's going to be interesting going forward, and it's a very dangerous situation that we're in because, like I said, I'm expecting Iran to resist longer for a longer one.
51 minutes after 8. Now, finally, on this job issue that we started talking about, I think clearly what we can say is that the government will have to come clear. They will have to give us.
Nobody sent you a text. Oh, please, 1 million.
They will have to send us details of where we can find these jobs.
Because
this is critical because with the information that we are gathering, if it becomes clear that what the president said is untrue, that's a dent on his credibility.
Oh yeah, but I also don't think it will be so surprising because these politicians, even if the figure is like 50.
No, but you don't. This is a president who promises reset. This is a president who seems to be doing well, at least for now. You don't want to be, because then a lot of the information that you're going to give out will be seen as just propaganda, misinformation.
But politicians will always be politicians.
No, I'm saying that politicians will always be politicians, but there's a reason why this political party talked about reset. They knew, and the president acknowledged, the feeling of despondency amongst the citizens when it comes to politics and politicians. Do you understand? It's the reason why he said that he wants this tenure to be a legacy tenure. He wants things to be different. It's the reason why he's creating the example of Kwame Nkrumah, etc. Do you get the point? So I'm saying that if this information is identified or or turns out to be untrue, that's a dent on the credibility of the president. And so the president or the government should treat this with importance.
But they've started explaining, as you were telling me that yesterday.
They should not just explain. They should come to us. They should come to us and say, okay, these are the jobs that we've created. These are the institutions. These are the agencies. These are the number of jobs we created in this area.
But a while ago, you were being the devil's advocate for saying that he didn't say they've created 1 million jobs. He just said that
I was
people
telling you
have
what they are saying, but it doesn't mean that I agree with them on that. But I'm saying that me personally sitting here, if you say you've created 1 million jobs, which is up to about 3.something%, no, you can't.
If you are going with the wedding, maybe if you've been unemployed for 5 years and you decide that, oh, I even have some plantain farms, so let me start selling plantain. you found a job, so maybe you're part of the 1 million.
No, but that's not the kind of job that people expect. By now, the president should be telling us, oh, because of 24-hour economy, running on 133 shift.
Anyway, he also touched on that when he was given the State of Nations address.
What did he say?
He commended Parliament for passing the 24-hour economy authority bill. And then he said that once the bill has been passed, it has paved the way for the rollout.
No, but he said that they had started the implementation in some institutions.
I think he said DVLA.
Yeah,
I think he mentioned
so
DVLA.
I was expecting that you would come and say, okay, the 24-hour economy was a promise to deliver jobs, right? Because it's going to create other layers of job on top of what we have already. So, okay, we've started with institution A. Now they are doing shift A or shift 1, shift 2, shift 3. On the basis of that, to tell you that indeed 24-hour economy will be will be able to create jobs. This example that we've started.
The additional 1,000 people.
This is what we've created so far. So when we escalated, more jobs will be created. That was what I was expecting. I don't know if you pointed, maybe I didn't.
No, he didn't.
So at the end of the day, the issue of jobs is still a critical matter.
Oh yeah.
But for me, the 1 million, I don't trust.
I don't, like I said.
That is not convincing. It doesn't sound convincing.
I'm able to maybe point to someone that, oh, I know this person. This person
I am not convinced at all.
Because I look around me and I
am not.
I know people who have found jobs.
I'm not convinced at all that 1 million jobs have been created.
I know people who have found jobs.
Sorry. About 1 million people have found.
I know people who have found jobs, Alpha.
You have found. When did you find job?
Me, I have not found.
Maybe they captured you in there.
But like I said, if Mark should decide that, oh, I want to start selling plantain, he has found a job.
He has?
I mean, per the explanation that you were given, that they said some people were employed on the side as part-time contractors, as part-time masons. They are all parts. So maybe if I'm there and then someone comes to tell me that, oh, Janice, there's a plot over here, you can fetch water for me.
Okay, 0541022318. Let's open the phone lines and listen to our friend. Still, you can contribute to a discussion relating to the war and also the discussion relating to jobs. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Mr. Jimmy Teo.
Oh, and the Bermuda and Papa Betty Jesse Mokofa, the free, and the national the free pan.
Madam, Mr. Deji. Mr. Deji, one of one is a win why? Do the far.
No, what are you? And here to be there. Share. Abba. What are you coming to Pacific in the yeah, and this is for no, sir, Mama, Mama, Nipa, 2 billion hours. Africa, Papa, I this is what I was told. Yeah, I won't get 1.5 billion job. Concerned by Okudato. After Mama, the sister was past one. I'm not going to be the one I'm going to Mama, yeah, then no, and do Mukatasin. Now, I'm going to say, you know, sir, now we have fun say. America for and it's a woman to a strong court, but there is a perseverance what that the school for. So the entire American Israelis almost Iran for a nuclear bomb like that, you know. Almost was I now, almost check baby out. But we are almost to catch us for the Magana. As we are trying to get money. Everything I say here, Europeans, the Ukraine, the South Africa, as you are affected the rest of the world. On one of the like Qatar. Or could you go to you go and you must support them. There is the Iranians will destroy the whole world. Women are nuclear bomb now. What's the next one? Australia will be. That is the intention. They want to clear Israel for that Middle East. That is the intention of Irania, you know. And international is almost quite. Now got the negotiation. Almost Ayatollah. I've made 30 night. International in the paper. They will now open their door for the negotiation. America. Every year, you know, when you're saying that,
Thank you very much for joining the conversation this morning. That's Mr. Tachi's submission. You can also join me on 0541 022 318. Hello, good morning.
Hi, Alfa.
Yes, Mr. Badu, talk to me.
Yes, yesterday the line was not friendly to me at all.
Not just you, but the line was not.
All right. You see, Iranians think that I actually love international issues. Iranians think that, U.S. has acted in bad faith because even a day before this strike, they had a negotiation, and they were told to go and convey this message to Ayatollah. So, what time will we meet? Around 9:30? And then Americans and Israelis put their informants, even within the Iranians themselves. So, they gave them all this information. After that, between the chunk of people that they were able to strike and kill together with Ayatollah, this military guy would not have died at that very moment. You see? And then again, you see, the U.S. and Israel had underrated Iranians. The Iranians had a certain capability that America and Israel has underrated. And I heard you talking about how can you say that the Russians and Chinese are not supporting the Iranians. They have given them all their ammunition, they have given them the logistics, they have given them the technology and everything. So they said, go ahead and use them. We have trained you already. So we trust you. We trust that you can do the job. And as I'm speaking with you now, you could see that they are actually defending the top. As you can see, as I'm speaking with the American jet, American warplanes and all that have been shot down. Some of them, look at how they were able to penetrate into Israeli airspace. You know, the defense system. And they were able to penetrate it so easily to kill some of the Israel. And as yesterday, even the Prime Minister of Benjamin Netanyahu was even saying that these are painful moments when they were going to bury those who have been killed. And as you can see, that there is a confusion has set in. As of yesterday, the confusion is setting between the Israel and America, whereby the Israel say that, oh, Israel, the Benjamin Netanyahu and Donald Trump are saying that, Iranians, we have done the job. Now go and take over your country. And then yesterday, the Pentagon, the defense chief of America was saying that this is not a regime change. This is not a democracy birth. And as you can see, the Europeans are also reacting. They are reacting in the sense that the UK said that, no, you Americans, we gave you only our space for a short period of time.
Yeah, there's no confusion. Keir Starmer has spoken.
And even Donald Trump is saying that Donald Trump is that
there's
person.
confusion.
I'm telling you, because they couldn't have imagined that Iran can get to this point because they have been trained by Russia and Chinese. They have given them all the ammunition. So we are waiting to see, and it is not that.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you very much for joining us this morning. It's quite an interesting situation. For those of you who are students of public or international relations, I don't know if you are enjoying it or you are much interested or intrigued by what's happening. But good morning.
Good morning, Alfa. How is it?
I am good. I hope you're good too, sir.
I'm very well. This is Abdulaziz.
Abdulaziz, where are you calling me from, sir?
I'm calling from Fadi.
Fadi, Abdulaziz, talk to me.
Interestingly, the discussions, I want to delve into the employment statistics that the president gave.
Okay.
I don't think it's surprising because, in my view, with his agenda of big push, is envisaged to do some massive constructions. And, you know, these constructions would need labor hands. Assuming there's a construction in Asokore Mampo and there are guys around that are skilled in welding, they will all be engaged, and that will be a form of employment.
Okay.
Given that they've been employment through the banking system, they've been employment through the security systems, though it has not been finalized. So I think, yes, it may not be a permanent job, but the president could not be wrong because he has people working for him and he has the statistics. So, though, in another point of view, the write-up from Joy News cannot be factually accurate. Assuming somebody, as your colleague said, assuming somebody has been able to get some income from overseas and has come to acquire some parcels of land and is engaging in farming and has engaged some labor hands or farm hands, that could not be captured by Joy News because the person is in the village, but the assembly could be able to capture those kind of labor that have been employed or engaged. But I don't think the president may lack his integrity in the statistics he might have given out. That's the point I just want to give across.
Thank you very much, Abdulaziz. He called us from Fadi for your contribution. 0541022318. If you are joining me, or if you are listening to me, you can also be part of the show. There are two issues that we have looked at so far. Still, the issue happening between Iran, US, and Israel. And the European countries also joining in Britain. It's like they are having some issues with, you know, yesterday I told you that they had wanted, or they had wanted to join, or to give their space to the US. But this morning there's, I don't know whether they didn't understand the terms, or Keir Starmer, the Prime Minister for UK, said that the purposes for which the base was given to the United States, it appears they did not use it for that. They used it for some different things, and Donald Trump is also responding, and some of his top officials are not happy with, quote unquote, their traditional allies and what they are doing in this circumstance. So it appears that Iran is creating confusion everywhere. It's not easy. But you can call us on 0541-022-318. 0541-022-318 if you indeed want to be part of our conversation. As and when you're able to come through, we'll be able to pick your calls. Let me see if I've received a message from someone who has secured or has found job. Good morning.
Morning.
Please, your name and where you're calling me from?
Please, I'm Junior Baumia calling from Manso, Antwerp.
Junior Baumia Manso. Yes. Antwerp. Talk to me, sir.
Please, I want to speak to you. Can I?
Please, speak to you. Feel free.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I mention His Excellency, the former Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. I was IFA Emma NPP. I mention Chamodino. And actually, you were Usubempa, opening Nankupin Samo. The America and say, Ubisa question, say, near Junior and Navigator. And hello.
Yes, what's it?
Now, so Mikisa Ubisa question be.
Question, man. Questions, they may be every.
Okay. And I said, meet me there for baby.
Yeah, and then somebody can be 1 million jobs now. Government so much creating at the equals way around.
Yeah. I don't know how many can watch me. The equals way around. I mean, the media started. Say Ghana for the in say 1 million jobs are the president can be a rebuada because on one penny or not 2 jobs. No. I because a 10 something jobs. So what I say in your man, when you need any free. And he found a data and work at Ghana for 1 million jobs. And 1 million jobs. And him for and my cry who say, Abia, I send a walk in some way. No, in the cow. What I say. Your man penny, only you will be on one kind of credit. And your cousin be and you say, she a fun because of say, catch Ghana for say elections is here. Say, ye baba 2 elections, ye better bar, a yen choke a crack, the crack a crack. There is Fafa. Zobasha, Oba, you know, and some of Mokache Kukua for say, Omba Bayama Kukua for, and before we are Mutomba, almost 70 million of one of Kukuba and Biabe 70 million, 6,000. You miss I say, saying, and young Quanta, a chance what demonstrating Amagana for say, Okacha Ghana for saying, took a can, and no, we're implementing. What I see, my man call you Iran, Israel, US, you know, I'm a fancy. Mestre. Ye bomb pie say Emma Bibia Emma Mono Petu Emcosote or Muma a Petu Emco Nibon and Cosso. Na Ecobasa and he can Ghana there. Meaning say end this media between Makache and say that the corner echo.
Okay, may I say thank you very much for joining me this morning. This one is a message. It says that good morning. Alfa John Dramani Mahama has once again demonstrated visionary leadership and deep commitment to the welfare of Ghana's youth by creating over 1 million jobs for unemployed across the country. Okay, I'll come back and continue with the message. Good morning. Hello? Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Alfa.
Yes, your name and where you're calling me from?
Alfa Sakudi in the middle of the jungle. Me bow you may be such a.
Me too, gotcha. So, me too.
Kaboko, dear.
Boko.
Yeah, me. Alfa, my main intent, I mean, Chama, or Denoco Copia. Santa Regina Chama, then about no contest. Sanzona, Usubem Pazu in Shiazo, on those no contest. Lawyer Kingsley Bones Treaty, and also Santa Regina Assistant Secretary, then about Nakuka. Yes. No, also Santa Regina Chama. Kakra me person can say. Your mama or can't ma and Yadia Ghana for a bedu. Never be or just say the moody and why and you be genetic peers now who know now say creating 1 million jobs. Whatever. Muntre and I in Kuibi. And near money and another Munkuibi. I'll throw away now, Baba. No way, I trade Ghana for. Am I ya movie ya Jody? I know the other come back ye newly. Share. Now Ukrainian why or is Iran American Israel no talk on it. Alpha dance some yana in PBTU. Say yes, say Christopher and other yes some media. According to Bible, no Nipa be intimate say we has it.
Into will be was the one why my bomb we made to a bit say we are singing. Oh, now we are what you must say we are. Piano bit tomato bomb be a bit must say we are singing a bit we are singing any penny every another day. Sansom who the road doesn't. Auto crying and go for manento. Yamis on the bone we are on the best say we are. Tinipa Biano bit man and I make up for Biomo Bododo. Bibiani Adria, Sadam, Yakukunum Kasiakum.
Oh, Debbie Bacho. Where's the answer to one? Thank you very much for joining us this morning with your submission. I was reading a message. The person didn't add his name, but okay, you let me pick this caller here. Good morning.
Morning, yeah.
Hi, your name and where you're calling me from, sir?
But your junior.
Junior.
Yes, sir.
Who free?
Free.
You meet you.
But I think Micha, you are Baumia. Namacha or Baumoye. You're a child, Michana, incoming news organizer, Ashanta Wedding. Not Minia, Minia Yasama, Cassie, be Uncle Yudi. Yes, so. Then she you are President Mahama. You never be a way of done, in fact, and tell you. If the audio carefully cried, the German Jeffy. So the jobs now was still 1 million jobs now. Who 1 million jobs? What black and I using 10,000 jobs so what 80? Who they call 1 million jobs? Say, I'm not for is a 1 million. Because I say, any funny H. And I say, I'm a family, and I'm a cancer Ghana for say. You think not Ghana has it. One of the countries say, Iran, Israel war, no. There might be Biako also, $50. $50 would be and me, be our year, dollar knows what is one. Dollars means on that is so. And your guru is there, you about me and I could find a guru, and a lot of one. Or no, dear good, that's a dollar one. That dollar is kind of a start. It's not
Marty, thank you very much for joining us this morning. We'll pick the last call, and at 9:15, we'll start our conversation with Mr. Ame. I don't know if he has been following what's been happening. I want to believe he has. We'll seek his thought on it. This message I was reading says that John Mahama has once again demonstrated visionary leadership and deep commitment to the welfare of Ghana's youth by creating over 1 million jobs for the unemployed across the country. His dedication to tackling unemployment head-on has restored hope to countless young people, empowering them with opportunities to build meaningful careers and contribute to national development through strategic policies and people-centered initiatives. He has shown that inclusive growth is possible when leadership prioritizes the needs of the ordinary citizen. This remarkable achievement stands as a testament to his passion for progress, economic transformation, and a brighter future for Ghana. I wish our brother Al-Hadi Ali Dusaid well wherever he is. Thank you very much. And this came through from Yao Kwenu.
Okay, so before Mr. Ame comes in, I want to tell you about Betway exclusives. These are Betway's very own exciting games like Soccer Striker, Fly X, Chicken Game, Spin the Bottle, and many more. And you're not going to find them anywhere else. They are so fun, and they are quick, and they are full of thrills, only on Betway. And so you don't have to miss out. You can log in today and play your favorite Betway exclusive games and get way more excitement. But remember, Betway is regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. No under 18, and always bet responsibly.
Samuel, good morning.
Have a good morning.
You're good?
I'm doing great. Good morning to your listeners.
This morning, Janice was talking about the pie that you give them.
I gave everybody. I gave them. When you say them, it's like It's like you excluded. You decided not to take because you are on a particular journey.
She said
simple.
that. She said that it
but
was.
Don't let it seem as if you were
but you
taking
gave
out.
it to them now.
Don't let it seem as if you were taking out. You decided to exclude yourself.
Me, I had wanted to keep one
because you are on a mission.
I had wanted to keep one for iftar, but this boy resisted. He said, "On is haram."
Okay.
I'm like, what is haram about?
Some way, someone understand him.
No, it's because of.
Why would you keep it?
It was because of
when someone wants to eat.
No, but there was enough.
There was enough.
I mean, you bought two and one each package.
That's a rock band.
And then the pie itself.
The rock bands, very nice, very very.
Oh, that's
nice.
what we done.
Yes. It's filling too, but it's
I
nice.
am wondering why he chose this period. I've still because when you're bringing, you have to bring something that everybody can benefit.
You know, when God decides, when God decides to bless,
the time was right.
Or when God decides to bless,
the time was right for you.
Yeah,
and it was very wrong.
So you don't worry about that. Maybe your time will come.
It was very nice. I shared mine with Ajwa.
You know, I had wanted to combine it with the yogurt then.
But how will you be thinking about food by this time?
No, because I am fasting to deny myself food. So there is food in the equation at every point in time. So I need to also be envisioning or envisaging food, because the whole fast is about food. Whether you like it or not, it's all about food.
So when you finish the fasting, you see what to do.
No, you can't see what you have to know what to do. See what to do is like see what to do. Saying, what are you saying?
You don't worry. When you finish the fasting,
you will know what to do. That is better.
We will serve you. Okay.
So those who are listening, please, we'll keep telling you. If you need all of these packages, Ame is available. Mr. Ame is available. He can provide you. It's nice. So it's not like we are blowing things out of proportion. The thing, when you drop it, or when you eat it, you see different. Other people have tried it. They have testified to what we are saying. So please, let him do something for you. Even though he doesn't have time, but he will create time to deliver for you.
Thank you.
Yes, it's very necessary. Zame, have you been following the international situation?
Yes, I've been following the international situations. But before we move there, let me give a special greetings to traders in KJT.
Let me start from KJT.
Especially those who used to sell
they say
chemicals that are easily combustible. Yesterday we started the process yesterday, including the mayor of Kumasi and other management members of the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly. We're looking forward that the management will continue that process and make sure we read the market of every item that is easily combustible that could spark fire on its own, with certain conditions available, so that the market will be a bit safe for all of us. And to our brothers and sisters who are engaged in those products, it isn't that we are pushing out of business. They should understand. It's just that the conditions in KJT are not conducive for you to be selling those products in KJT.
Who allowed them in the first place?
Okay, so we said the laxity of management.
So these are shops?
Yes, they are shops. The shops are not taken away from them. Are not being taken.
These
yes,
combustibles.
Yes, some are even selling in containers and stuff.
So, okay, under which rule or which principle? Because I've come to secure a place for business.
Yes,
I've been allowed that space.
Yes.
On what grounds are these people being ejected?
Okay.
Because yes, you will say safety, but I also have my own right to procure or secure a place to do business.
Okay.
So why am I being ejected?
Alpha,
because that's the story I wrote.
Alpha, I might be having a land maybe at the CBD.
Mm-hmm.
The land belongs to me.
Yes.
I just have to get the necessary documentation and approvals, and I can use the land for any commercial space. But let's say if I want to build a gas filling station in the CBD, the assembly, the government authorities have the right to tell me, yes, the land belongs to you, but you cannot build a gas filling station in a central business district.
Before you build.
It is very fair.
Before.
Even if I build there, and let's say settlement keep on catching up with me. I know there were lands along Sokobai and Ampame where people were rearing cattle and stuff. When settlements were getting closer to them, they had to move.
Okay.
Because the times have changed. There have been reallocation, there have been redesigning of the city and stuff. It doesn't mean they are taking away the land from you. They can later maybe use the land for a different purpose that will suit the current.
But maybe that's my main business.
That's your main business, yes.
So if you say
authorities have also the right to tell you that that business,
where should I
they are not stopping you from doing that business, but maybe relocate that business. In this sense,
takes care of the relocation,
in
the
this
cost and what have you?
At the end of the day, before you started the business, you should remember that you went for permit and stuff from certain authorities. The shops in KJT are not bona fide properties of traders.
But is there a law that says you can't sell these items here?
Alpha, we don't sell guns in KJT. They are not allowed. People sell guns. People sell guns in this city. But they have a specific place that they sell.
At KJT.
Yes. You cannot.
But we don't have people selling guns at KJT.
No.
Correct. I'm saying that. What if I'm coming to occupy a space at KJT? Is there a law or is there whatever agreement that says, okay, this shop we are giving you, you can't sell these items here. It's only these kinds of items that you can sell.
In our letting out policy that was given to every trader, they stated very clear that from time to time, management is supposed to do inspections. And if they get into your shop, they have the right to, at any point in time to get into your shop. They get in your shop and they find anything that the management feels does not go in line with what is supposed to be in KET, they have the right to tell you to move them out. It is part of our letting out policies. It's just unfortunate that the management have been sleeping somehow on their job. Not this current management alone, though. Management after management. They've been sleeping in their jobs. They've not been doing those checks. Alpha, when you come to my shop, for instance, I'm selling kente. I have the right to display my kente anyhow I want to display in my shop. But if I display my kente in front of my fan regulator, my socket, management has the right to tell me that I should take them off. Yes. Because it can cause fire. If there's heat that gets into the regulator and stuff, it can cause fire. The right for me to tell me to take them off. In as much as it is my shop, the things inside are my stuff, and I choose to display them anyhow I want to display them. That's why I say it's because of laxity on the side of management. Authorities that have driven us to this point.
What was the process?
When we were in the central market, it isn't that these products were not sold; they were sold. But I can boldly tell that when we were in central market, laws, rules, and regulations were working far better than in KJT.
Which rules were working? Yes. That ensured that the fire
at the central market, you knew you had the story building, the Umu building. Those who were selling this type of product, this class of product, were selling particular products, let's say the carbide, you call them akesha, you have a scientific name for them. Yeah. They sold only those things. Those who were selling the liquid soap stuff, the perfumes and stuff, at the 31st market, were selling only those things. We had another group that were selling different set of products. They were not allowed to sell them together. So if you are going to this line of business, you're only allowed to sell those things. And you and I can testify to the fact that for a very long time in the central market, we didn't get rampant fires that were coming as a result of this product.
So it means
and
that
how they were being stored there was differently. Now you move to Ketia, where Ketia is an enclosed place. Let's say the heat absorption and stuff is different from what was happening in central markets. Then when traders, we also came to Ketia, a lot of us decided to sell all these products together in the same room, in the same shop. They group them together.
Combination.
Combine all the products.
So like
one person is selling the Akesha, is selling perfume stuff or liquid soap, is selling other stuff. Pack them all in the same space, create containers, pack them inside. The heat and everything gets into the product. This one combines today and then fire sparks. Alpha, you'll be shocked to know that if there have been about 7-8 fires in KJT, If there are 7, 6 of them were as a result of this product. If there were 8, 7 of them were as a result of this product.
Okay.
In the 2023 major fire that happened in K8, the very shop that this fire started from, the shop had all these products in it. It is just that you've been lucky for quite too long a time. We cannot keep pretending as if, no, this is not having any effect on us. People cannot just get up, go to the world and get me a container, just a metal container without maybe the right container being built for you, and you pack the things in.
But I thought these were shops.
Yes, people are. If you come to Kenya these days, people have created other containers. And then they pack them inside. Yes, and they pack them inside. The heat. Last Friday, when we decided to go around a little bit to check and see, after our meetings with those who were selling, I was shocked what was even going on. It's like they've been scattered around in the market. And God forbid, if there's a little fire that sweeps across, Alfa, it will be like a landmine.
Apart from, you said carbide, Akasha.
Yeah.
What
Sodium
about those
chloride.
who sell cosmetics, including perfume?
Yes.
They are also being injected?
No.
Okay.
Even with the chemicals, it's not all the chemicals that are being asked to take out. It's the reason why on Friday, when on Thursday the statement from the KME came that everybody should move out with those products by Monday. When the traders met with the fire service and authorities, I was present in that meeting. I told my fellow traders that this is not the time to go fighting authorities whether you accept or not. The first thing my fellow traders should be doing is that let's ask the authorities, what chemicals do we sell that you want us to take out of the market? You should establish that first. Or else you might be selling about 10 chemicals. Among that 10 chemicals, you are only supposed to take only one out. But if you keep quiet and keep on fighting and they ask you to take everything out, your business has been pulled down for no reason.
So have they listed these?
They are now pushing to ask those questions. And I said, you should be pushing.
Didn't authority tell them that these are the...
For me, when the statement came out, I said, no, the statement is too broad. You get it? The statement is too broad.
What did they... Which products did they... Or
they only said they will not allow you to sell combustible explosives in the market. I thought, hold on. Hold it. For all you know, it's the Akasha and then perfumes that you might be saying the person shouldn't sell. So I told my fellow traders, let's ask those questions. If you finish asking that question, we move to the next. Mayor, you are saying you want to relocate us. Where are you taking us? What are the processes?
Who bears the cost?
Who bears the cost? What are the processes? What containers are you building for? How long will it take us? If those questions have been answered and you go to see where they are taking you to, the last question you should be pushing for or be asking is that, are you going to make sure everybody selling this product in the CBD, in and around, having moved to that location, so that that place becomes a hub for all of us to trade there? You do not move me out of KJTR. Then at HM4,
but do we
someone is selling similar products.
Do we know the protocols that are supposed to guide this business or its operation?
They show it. So those,
they should be informed.
Alfa, those are.
If you go and put them, it's like
Alfa, it is the reason why I from Friday, last week Friday, I have kept on telling my fellow traders that let's calm down. Let's not attach so much emotions to this thing. If you attach so much emotion, it will like you are fighting. I know, Alfa, I know that, but Alfa, it will be like you are fighting authorities who have the law on their side. You get it? But if you don't take your time and ask the questions to expose the loopholes in what they are telling us, they will sweep everything across board. And before you could say Jack, you have to go and start from ground zero.
I'm thinking that even before authorities set out to do this, they should have a fair idea of, number one, the specific products.
Products that is causing.
You get the point?
Alfa, I understand that.
They should have a fair idea of what demands they are making of these people. Are you removing them? Are you removing everything? Where are you going?
Perfect.
What is the guarantee and what protocol will be available? All of those.
Perfect.
So
Alfa, you realize that 4 weeks ago, there was a similar fire before last week. Also, the same product in the container on Sunday around 3 p.m. Luckily, people were passing by, they saw smoke coming out, so they had to alert everybody. And then fire service brought a letter that the product When we met around that time, what I told traders at that meeting is that let's begin to ask the questions. What product are you talking of?
Mm-hmm.
But it seems those selling the products were so emotional. It was like they were being threatened to the point that they were not even ready to even ask the necessary questions. And I am a leader, yes. But I also need you to avail yourself for you to calm down, for us to ask the right questions. If I am asking a question and you who is directly benefiting from whatever we are talking about is so emotional and you do not want to calm down for us to have the right type of conversations, whatever I'm asking will be buried deep down. So as at that time, when the letter came and they were given 3 weeks to start preparing, before we could say Jack, on Thursday, it seems on Wednesday or so, on Wednesday, another one happened.
Another fire.
And that's how we were lucky. On Wednesday, God being so good, it happened around 11 a.m. And where the fire started from, Alpha, we were just lucky it happened at that time. And people saw it earlier. If it had happened in the night that all of us had left.
Was the shop closed or open?
Very close to the 4 transformers in KJT.
Closed or open?
Closed.
Oh, okay. At 11 a.m.?
Yes. Very, very close to the 4 transformers in KJT. Electricity transformers. And I've been a witness to an explosion when the switch gears to the transformers got damaged and the ECG came, we were fixing it midnight, around 12 midnight. When after fixing and then they tried switching it on and there was a blast. I was present there that day. Even the ECG personnel themselves, we were all scared. Everybody was running for his life. The whole Bantama G had to go off. We were working on our transformer, but Bantama and G had to go off. So imagine even the switch gears exploding, causing that type of noise and causing that effect. And if the fire had come maybe midnight in the night, and there was an explosion from the chemicals, get into the because it's just a walking distance, and they get into the transformers, and the transformer itself exploding.
That would be blue lights.
Children's Hospital was also just at the top there. Imagine what will happen. So we were just lucky on last week Wednesday that what happened at the time, and people rushed. Even the first security guy who got close to the shop who managed to open the shop. That very day he had to be admitted at the hospital, just inhaling the smoke.
Smoke
of the chemical itself.
Yeah.
He went off.
You will.
So you could understand where KMA is coming from, that with immediate effect, let's start a system process to de-escalate the situation, because we do not know when next these chemicals again will come up with another fire. And as maybe that time it will be even worse than whatever we've experienced.
Yeah.
It's the reason I've been telling our traders, let's have that patience and have the right conversations and push for processes to be quickened up so that within a week or two, you can go back to business.
Interesting. Let's see how this situation.
We just hope and pray.
Will be managed.
And we hope the manager will keep on doing the snap checks in the market so that the market will not be this vulnerable for the fires to keep on coming here and there.
Okay. Is there a new management in place?
No.
Still,
we are waiting for the board to take a decision.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
I see. It's 35 minutes after 9. You're still listening to the Orange Sunrise here on Orange 107.9. We are learning that President Mahama said that what's happening in Iran and what's happening between Iran and Israel, US may have impact on Ghana's economy.
What?
Some say we
what are you saying?
We don't want to hear that.
What are you saying?
But don't you know what?
You say you are hearing, he said that?
Yeah, I think City News reported. I saw the story.
That President Mahama said what is happening in Iran
could have an impact.
Why? Why should it have an impact on us?
In terms of cost of oil.
Why?
Because
why is that?
Iran has closed Strait of Hormuz and
but hold on,
that channel.
Those in Iran, has it have any effect on them? Are they not buying their fuel?
I have not checked.
So why should he have any effect on us?
I've not checked.
Has he have any effect on Dubai? Why is he having an effect on us? Apart from Dubai closing, why?
It
no,
just starts.
please,
It just started to relax.
Alpha, it's time. No politicians come and tell us this.
Oh, why?
No. So far as Ukraine-Russian war shouldn't have an effect on us, please.
No, but
US, Israel,
Russia-Ukraine war, please. According to some politicians
please.
or some people, it had an effect on us.
So what, please? And we all disputed that fact. We challenged it. So please, nobody should come and tell us anything. Alpha, nobody should wake up tomorrow and come and tell us they are selling fuel for, let's say, 15 cities or 20 cities because of please. Alpha, we need where the fuel is. We need it there. Where the city is, it should remain there. We beg everybody. Nobody should come and play the cuckoo politics on us.
But you are denying
Alpha. Nobody should play the cuckoo politics on us. Ground. What realities?
That have you checked the cost of crude?
Cost of what?
Since yesterday.
Alpha. In 2007, we said the cost of crude oil shouldn't have an effect on us. We challenged that. When the economic meltdown was happening around 2007, we said it should have an effect on us, right? During was it during President Mahama's time? What was it? There was this sickness, I've forgotten. Ebola. We are saying it should have an effect on us, right? Now at those times we said Ukraine staff should not have an effect on us. COVID should also should not have an effect on us.
It did have an effect.
Alpha, they should stop this. It shouldn't have an effect on us. Alpha, they should just allow us to.
It have an effect.
Why?
Explain it to me.
Alpha, if we have a very solid foundation, if you build, if you have a building that's a very super strong foundation, why should I use hammer to just hit the foundation and tell you to crumble? Alpha, what are you talking about?
Bulldozer.
Alpha, nobody's going to tell us it's going to have an effect on us. We will not accept it.
But the
today.
reality is, it
we will not accept it today. We will not accept it tomorrow.
If it's having an effect, it's not a decision.
No. We have enough gold reserves to cushion us. We have enough oil reserves to cushion us. And the fact of it is even a blessing in disguise.
Oh.
If that's what is going to happen, what it means that our crude oil, the cost of our crude oil is going to go up. And we produce oil in Ghana. Please, Alpha. Alpha, stop it. If Iran has closed what street?
Street of home.
We produce crude oil in Ghana. Alpha, why are you laughing?
It's like, I think you have been sarcastic on this one.
Alpha, why are you laughing? Alpha, yes, we beg them. Alpha, we are begging them. We know politicians what they can do. Alpha, you politicians, we know what you can do. We beg you. If you able to. Alpha, why? What's wrong? Alpha, we are begging you. Alpha, we are begging. Alpha, I'm using you as a point of contact. Tell the politicians. We beg them. Not this time round. Not this time round.
Let me explain things to you.
Alpha, you don't need to explain it. I say you are a point of contact. Please tell the politicians.
If you look at what is being reported.
What is being reported?
First of all, the states or the Strait of Hormuz is closed.
Have they closed this thing? Keep 3 points.
No, relax. That's the path.
Have you stopped producing crude oil?
That's the path that about 20-something% of the world's
world oil. But we are producing crude oil here in Ghana. What's the problem, Alpha?
But we are buying more.
Buying what? Why should we buy
more refined?
So we should stop selling our own and use ours.
But our own.
Alpha,
we have investors who have invested.
Alpha, hold on. But they finished the Tamar refinery and it's not working.
No, relax. What you have?
And Dangote is just here in Nigeria. Have they closed any part to Nigeria? Or if you use the Strait of Hormuz to Nigeria?
What you have to understand is that even the oil we are producing in Ghana, our stake in it is very negligible.
Alpha.
You know that.
Oh, Alpha.
No, you know that.
Alpha.
This one I don't have.
Alpha, hold on. Alpha, hold on.
First of all,
Alpha, hold on. What you are saying, I understand you. But the fact of the matter is that if I have a house full of goods, and I have only 1% in it, others have 90% share in it, I need to go and buy those things from somewhere to even augment what I have. And today they've blocked those parts. All I need to tell those using those goods in my house, selling those goods in my house, that before you sell to anybody outside, sell to me first.
It doesn't work like that.
Why is it that it doesn't work like that?
Not part of the agreement.
Alpha, what are you talking about? Sell to me first. I'll buy.
They are not
Alpha, I beg you.
obliged
Alpha,
to sell their
Alpha
oil.
is like this morning. The politicians have come to talk to you to come and.
No, I'm telling you the possibility.
We will not accept
of
it.
what we will confront.
Alpha, you will not accept it. We will not accept it. No.
No, but this one you don't have to accept it.
Alpha, you will not accept
it.
it.
It has to come. It will come.
It will come. Okay, we also
because
advise
they'll go
ourselves.
and buy crude.
Alpha, you also
at the
advise
cost
ourselves.
or if the cost has increased, and you know now we are applying automatic adjustment policy.
Alpha,
so the oil marketing
we
companies,
will also advise ourselves.
when they go to buy the crude, the cost at which they buy it is what will determine the
Alpha,
price for the
if that is what the politicians are saying, we also advise ourselves. Simple. Because you've treated us to this thing for the past 8 years, telling us this should not be happening. This is no. Someone came to tell us even what is happening is a blessing in disguise because we are producing the crude oil ourselves. So if the cost of crude oil have gone up, there's no point to even go and buy at all. If I've been using if Ghana has been buying through whatever crude oil you buy, it goes to the street of Amons to Ghana. And today, that street has been blocked. And I'm producing some. What are you saying? Alpha, please come again. I beg you. What are you talking about? Please.
Let's listen to
Alpha, we will not take it all.
Let's listen to this man. Maybe he is agreeing with you.
We will not take it.
Let's listen to the PRO for is it forgotten this institution that Mustafa used to head.
MP.
I think he's a PRO for MP.
He agrees with me, right?
Maybe.
Okay, you let's hear him.
When I'm able
then you give him a response.
It's like I'm struggling to get.
But Alpha, share. This time around we will not accept that too. Fool, say and everything. Nobody should think about it too. That was the what and so see. Let me see Alpha, the dollar should just be that.
War happening and the impact it has on the global oil market. Consumers and all stakeholders will be concerned about whether Ghana will be affected. As we said, Ghana will definitely be affected, just like any other country in the world. So the focus will be what plans we have in place to ensure that consumers do not lack fuel for the economy to run. So as we asked, what is Ghana's current stock level of petroleum products? As of last Friday, we have diesel stocks to last us over 5 weeks. Estimated roughly, it will last us up to 5.3 weeks. And then for petrol, we have almost 7 weeks, 6.8 weeks to last. And this is something that we monitor all the time. If you know that for a country like Ghana, which is a net importer, even without this war, we always ensure that we have a plan to make petroleum products available for consumers in the country. And so this is not something that is being done because of the war, but it's something we do on the regular. It's one of MPA's major mandates to ensure that petroleum products are always available. So as of Friday, like you said, the last monitoring that we did, petrol again will last us up to almost 7 weeks, 6.8 weeks, and diesel will last us about 5.3 weeks. But just to add that this does not mean that we don't have imports coming in. We discharge petroleum products almost every day in this country. So we have a plan where almost every day discharge of petroleum products have been done. That is for the imported products. And we also have the Central Oil Refinery.
So what is trying to say there?
And as we speak, they are producing on a daily basis and putting petroleum products on the market. The Atuabo gas processing plant is also producing and putting LPG on the market. So in terms of stocks, whilst we consume what is in tank, we have a plan of imports.
So yes, that's the PRO speaking there. He said yes, it's going to affect us like any other country, but in terms of stock availability, for now we have for fuel we have about close to 6 weeks. For petrol about 5 weeks. For diesel about 7 weeks. And he also mentioned that they plan to ensure that we'll get import from other countries. And he also said that Tema Oil Refinery is making some of these finished products available on the market. But he started by saying we are net importers. And you know what that means? It means that we are importing more than...
Like today, this morning, you've taken the role of being the annex, government PRO annex. We are next. We are the next importer.
Yes.
Then they are all of them. They are liars.
But that's the truth. All of us know that. We import more than we produce.
Alfa.
In Ghana.
If I have a brother, I was given a land to cultivate that land. And whenever I cultivate the land, my harvest is just about 10 bags. Another brother of mine says I can cultivate the land and get about 50 bags. The land is taken away from me, given to my brother to cultivate, to start the process. And after a year or two, my brother begins to tell me that by the time of harvest, I can get you only about 9 to 10 bags, which is the same as what I've been doing. What's the point in even you saying that you could have given me 50 bags? What was that?
I don't understand the analogy.
Alfa, someone was doing the same thing. He said, no, it was wrong. They were not doing the things right. Come and take it and do the right thing. This small thing, this small Iran, two huge states have pounced on Iran, hitting them left, right, center. This small war. Just Alfa, when did it start? 3 days ago. Hey, Alfa, is that all of you are? Just 3 days. And you are not talking about it to affect us. Hey, Alfa. You are your main people. Hey, Alfa. Is that how you are?
I don't know what you mean by my main people.
No, it seems you are the next. So the main house, you and the main house. Just 3 days, 3-4 days. We've entered the 4th day. And you started talking about how it's going to affect us. Alfa, you should have waited more now. Maybe about 4 or 5 months. Then you talk about the effect on us.
Okay.
Alfa, please, it's too early. Stop it.
Let's.
You have some diabolic plans in your sleeves that you want to unleash on us. That's why you people are saying that.
Which people are you referring to?
You and your main house. You have some diabolic plans under your sleeves. That's why you want to unleash this on us.
As part of them.
Hey, but it seems like this morning, it's like you are talking for them.
It is okay. I was just asking questions. That's my job. So, yeah, that's okay. Now, generally, what's your take on the war itself?
No, my take on the war. America, enough is enough. See, one day, the US will keep on doing this. Maybe they might get a president who will be called in the nature of President Donald Trump. And one day, he'll go and trigger something to be too much for him to bite. It might be the beginning of an end. Enough is enough.
This is the powerful nation on earth.
Alfa.
Military leaders.
Alfa.
Nobody comes close.
This morning I heard the interview you were granting.
Yeah.
If you are powerful, you go at the powerful as well and see and go and measure your weight. You don't use your power against those who have nothing.
Or those who are vulnerable.
So take your issue to when Russia was attacking Ukraine and you were against, why didn't you attack Russia? Alfa, what Russia did to Ukraine was more wicked than what the Iranian government was doing to even its own citizens. Am I lying? Why didn't you go to their aid? What Russia did to Ukraine was more serious than what Venezuelan president was doing to his own citizens.
I even doubt if they were for Venezuela. I don't know.
Why didn't the US go to the aid of Russia, Ukraine, against Russia?
Maybe go and arrest Putin like they did to Maduro.
What the Chinese government at times does to its own citizens.
Yeah.
When you hear some of them, there are more harrowing stories. The US knows about it. Why don't you go at China? Go.
That's China.
Go.
The threat.
You said they are the superpower around.
Of course they are.
So go and rescue them. If the US is telling us that now they wish to be rescuing people from their own wicked government, as President in President Trump's own words, wicked. Go and rescue the people. You think what is happening to some Russians in Russia, you think is so good? It's a pleasant news? It's not pleasant news. Why don't you go and rescue them? Go down. They should go. They should go. If it is not what you want to benefit from these countries, as in their natural resources, you want to take control of it. If it's not business as usual, you want to use a backdoor to take control of it to the benefit of your nation. Go at these two nations. We just give you an example. When Russia was bombarding Ukraine, left, right, center, what did the US do? They are superpower now. Why didn't they go and try the Russian?
They were supporting them with...
Supporting them with what?
Weapons.
Where?
Financial aid.
But this one, you went with planes. You weren't killing their president. Their leader, right? When they install a new leader, you killed him. Yesterday, when they install a new leader, within 1 hour, you killed that leader as well. Alpha. If you are strong enough, you go at the strong ones. You beat them. And at the end of the day, you beat all the strong ones. And you say, okay, yay, that is a strong man who is coming. Yesterday, I was speaking to one of my executives, my chairman. I thought he had been locked up. He was caught in a crossfire in Dubai. Luckily enough, he was supposed to check in last week, it seems on Friday. But he said they didn't check them in, so he couldn't go. That was a bit... Once I said, I thank God he didn't go.
The whole region is on fire.
I thank God he didn't go. Nobody saw this coming.
Yeah.
Just get up one morning, one evening, one afternoon. Boom.
I think US themselves, they will have to be asking themselves questions.
Boom.
The person they have voted for.
After boom. A country is there. Yes, they have. Is the US telling us they don't have issues in US?
A lot of issues.
You think everybody in US is happy with the US government?
A lot of issues.
But who dare goes into that country to tell them that you, the president, you don't do the right thing? You think in Ghana we're all happy with what is happening? It's not everybody who's happy. But just get to a country, pick their president and take him out. Because he says what? He will not give you what? He's hoarding his crude oil. He will not sell to you. You say a nation is stockpiling what? Arms, nuclear weapons. You have Alpha. See, the shocking one is that you were in negotiation with that country. As at the time you were going to strike, you are still negotiating with them. And if what you are hearing is true, that yes, they are saying, okay, if they're stockpiling that you want us to stop, you should stop it. Then you move further and say, no, you want a regime change. And when I tell you, no, you are a sovereign country, you cannot call for a regime change. You decide to go to war.
No, they need to support their brothers, Israel.
Okay, so you are supporting. So you see, you weren't supporting Israel to protect its whole system, and you forgot that the Dubai and UAE, Saudi Arabia, that you will also be using, you forgot to even protect them.
Yeah, maybe
now their oil refinery is down. Their airport is down. Yesterday or this dawn, I read that your embassy is also down.
Yeah, so there's chaos in the region.
So Dubai didn't call for war.
I am learning that some of the Gulf states are complaining that US moved some of their protective
to Israel.
And they
exposed them. And today Dubai didn't call for war. Saudi Arabia didn't call for war. But they are the people suffering more.
But the reason is that Iran too look at their base, US base.
Exactly, yes.
That's the base you are using.
Exactly.
So we'll have to also...
Exactly. And this one you are reading on UK says what?
Maybe US did not see this coming. Maybe they felt they could just go...
superpower. You didn't see this coming.
Yeah, the UK too said they are based...
The fact of the matter is that you weren't attacking a country some way, somewhere, as compared to you and Israel as vulnerable. And if I'm vulnerable, you come attacking me. If I get up, anything I get, anywhere I want to attack, I'll attack because I am vulnerable. I'm down. So wherever you stood to attack me, I can go attack that place. It is just normal. So why will you even call for all this? Why will you even call for all this? bombarding. And at times when I see the places that are being bombed, I ask myself, did anybody think that there might be civilians even around that place?
Don't care. What as I'm from now, anything goes.
And then we just come reporting about Alpha. This dawn I saw a video where a U.S. military man was saying goodbye to his family that if they don't return.
In case you don't see.
Alpha!
Very, very unnecessary war.
So imagine that person's child seeing that video. And truly, that person doesn't come back any longer.
I watched a video of Donald Trump when he was asked a question about those who have died, the soldiers. He took the time to be talking about his curtains, some curtains. And then said the curtains, and like
that's why it's always been said that those who call for war,
they don't fight.
If they themselves go at the war front, they will not be calling for war.
They are not there.
When they finish killing the Iranian leader, quickly they increase his security. Look at when you instructed that strike, when you supported the strike, you've quickly increased your security. Yet those at the war front, their security has not been increased.
So it's a problem, but we'll see how it's going to be dealt with. But we in Ghana should brace ourselves.
Just as we are going to see how it's going to be, but Alpha, we are telling you, please, you're in your main house. Don't try it now. Don't try it. Don't make us to be feeling like now every day we need to stop. We need to keep filling our tanks because maybe they are going to be queues at the filling stations.
If we have barrel, I could tell you now.
Alpha, beg you, don't start it. It's too early. Just 3-4 days into it. Alpha, 3-4 days into it.
Have you checked the price of oil on the world market?
On what? Alpha, for the past 1 year, for the past 6 months, I've never gotten up to check the price of crude oil on the world market. Why should I do that today?
Check it now.
No, Alpha, why should I do that?
So that you know where it is.
Mine is just that, oh, thank God, you've moved from 14 cedis to 10 point something. I'm okay.
You are referring to the...
It's okay.
Okay.
Mine is that this morning when I got up, for the past 1 year, the dollar is down. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay for me. Even though the dollar is down, the crude oil is down, the exchange rate is okay, they've still increased my electricity bills. I talk small, it's okay. I go to buy credit, within few days, boom, everything is gone.
It's okay.
I'm complaining, it's okay. Don't come and add another one.
Let's leave it here. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Don't come and add another one.
Let's just remind our listeners that as at this morning when I checked.
Please don't, we don't need it.
No, I'm coming. Alhaji Ali Dusedu is still in police custody. The former Askori Mampong.
What was wrong?
Yeah, I think he was arrested in relation to some land issues. But what we know also is that there's some power play. Some people are teaching some people where power lies. So unfortunately, he's still in the custody.
Wow.
And he's not feeling well, but he's still there.
Alpha.
I hope nothing untoward will happen.
Alpha, you sure remember that time changes.
Yeah.
The tables always turn in life. The tables will surely
some
turn.
People want to use power. Sometimes I don't
We should remember that at every point in the tables will surely turn. If the tables turn and it's meted out to you, you should remember. You did say. Have a good morning.
That's our show. My name has
but
been
please
Alfa.
to your house. It's okay.
I was with Ruben Ame. I was with Janice Zufuku Ajiman and Mark. My name has been Alfa Ali. Have a very good morning.
You could never be nasa your friend when you're the bonnet. Ghana memo ye buye ne ye pe contraning, centrane, treasure Ghana man and pesa morning. Kofi babone, me boko ko jani bonnet. Chema santi boke nature Ghana man se munti, mini. Or bra for me what 500. From my modi momu jumedi mun kunimidi. No say, young ara